Hello everyone, this is Zero back with another episode of the 1 billion credit challenge series. I'm not going to lie, this was a pretty lazy week. I am coming just off of the 274A marathon. I did achieve that tank for free, but at what cost? So this week I really didn't play nearly as much. I spent a little bit more time working out a couple of older videos as well as spending some family time, which I very much owed them after doing the marathon. So I am excited about this video, but it's a pretty chill week. So you'll notice something weird. I did have 2 reserve stock opens for this period, which is a little bit weird, but the reason I did it this way is the 274A challenge ended Sunday night. So what I did is I didn't include the credits from reserve stock in the 274A challenge because it technically didn't roll into Monday. So I ended my 1 billion credit challenge within that as well because it was so many games, it would affect the total so much. So what I have here is the 750 is from last Monday, and the 605 is from this week, which resets us now that the reserve stock from this week, when it pops Monday morning, will be when I tally for this current week. So I have 605, so I only made 6 million credits total before expenses in the last week. Again, wasn't playing as much as I normally do, and for good reason. I'm not burnt out for the 274A marathon, but I also, given the choice of doing something else or playing World of Tanks, I was going to do something else for most of this week and just kind of play the games that I felt like I wanted to. So on to the games played. I only played 57 games, which is, again, pretty light for me. It's 4 million credits after expenses. Did make about 11,500 free experience, which is nice. I'm going to be able to free experience the Italian line if it's not, hot garbage like the tier 8 is. The tier 8 is very triggering. I'll probably still get the Italian line because it's new and I get excited about things. I'm going to have the free experience. I'm going to have a bunch of blueprints. I'm probably just going to do it. It's not going to cost me anything because I've gotten the free experience for free without converting from gold. So in the 57 games, I've been trying my best to play the Basante C45 reasonably well, and I haven't had any luck. 14 games, 1,000 damage average. That's awful. I do better than that in light tanks. I do better than that in tier 6s. So I do have a few Progetto games in there. I have some GSOR games. Again, the GSOR is really struggling to play well. Did kind of get the hang of it on the last couple games and do, 2,500 damage each, which means I did literally nothing in the first games, but them's the breaks. I did, I won't dig into the other ones because there's not a whole lot of gameplay on them. But overall, a 5,000 rating, which is really low for me on my current average, even though it's increasing my total. 47% win rate is unheard of for me over probably 40 games. Usually I'm at least 50. I'm not great, but I'm certainly not at 47%. I'm just really struggling with the Passante or the Bison. And so that really reflects in my stats and reduced the amount of credits I made this week as well. Also reduced the amount of time I played because I just got angry at it, and I don't usually do that. I'm usually pretty chill. We'll keep playing, no worries. I did average 71,000 credits per game. A big part of that is I did focus more on, I did basically play when I had boosters on. I didn't hop on in the morning and play 2 or 3 games for fun. I didn't play a game or 2 after my boosters ended. I was like, okay, my boosters are done. Peace, I'm out. So it did kind of, this is kind of the maximum of what you're going to get when you're playing poorly in your tier 8 premiums with boosters on, if anybody's been wondering what that number is. So that brings us to our weekly credit total, which you're going to notice is way higher. I made 4 million. I got a little bit of reserve stock. Why is it so high? Well, here's the deal. I did buy 100 Christmas boxes. I did get all the tanks out of them, other than the Brask, which I already had. And that gave me about just shy of 5 million credits. So that brings me up to my 9.2 million credit total and for the week, but also brings me up to 81,500,000 credits total and 227,000 free experience, which I feel like is a huge accomplishment. And I also have 42,000 gold. Now that needs to get me through the year. I did already spend 6,500 on the LT432, but also did get a bit of a Clan Wars payout from the end of the last season. So overall, I'm happy with this week. It was a good off week. This current week coming, I am going to hit a little bit harder, try to keep those credits rolling, so I can hit 100 million and see how many credits you guys have. So if you've watched this whole video, don't forget to subscribe below, support the channel, and if you have any questions, comments, or remarks, throw them below. I can't wait to hear